If this is your first time here, don't forget to please press the subscribe button and press the little bell to receive notifications when we upload. You can now become a member of the FM Scout YouTube channel. Simply press the join button and you'll be given 5 different tiers to choose from. We also have a Discord channel, so if you do like talking about Football Manager, just go to www.discord.gg/FM Scout. The link is in the description.
Hello everyone, my name is Omega Luke and I am the newest member of the FM Scout team. So for my first video for you all today, I thought I would highlight some of my favourite databases, custom databases in Football Manager 2019. As we come to the start of the new football season, everyone is looking at a save to do to carry them through until the new game is out. So you may find something very interesting to try in this video. So here is my top 5. Okay, starting off, number 5, we have the Thanos Wins database. So I found this database on the Steam Workshop, and I think the premise is actually pretty good. So in a world for all you comic book movie fans out there, the Avengers were unable to stop the mad titan Thanos, and he wiped out half of the population. According to the description of this database, who that is wiped is completely random. But let's have a look at some examples, shall we? So if we go actually onto the job center, the first thing I noticed was the amount of jobs available for managers. Obviously, no Chelsea boss, no Man United boss, so there's no Mourinho or anything like that. So if I have a look at Man United, which is my team, as you can see, a very scarce team. Paul Pogba, David De Gea, Martial made the cut. Noticeable absences, obviously people like Marcus Rashford, Romelu Lukaku's still there, so you still got a striker, but you know you still have a squad, but a very limited squad at that. The rest of the Premier League is exactly the same. So we have a look at Arsenal. By the looks of it, there is no Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, so that's another big miss. So I think this challenge would be quite good. I think this database would be very good to do for almost like a challenge to rebuild your squad. Maybe you have a look and your team or a team is missing someone major and you can rebuild their team and see what the outcome of your save is through that. I also think it'd be quite interesting to see how the transfer window is during this game, especially in the first season, where everyone's panic buying, trying to get all of the players to fill the spots that have been vanished from them. So yeah, maybe give this one a go, the Thanos Wins database. And at number 4, the next database is created by the mad scientist, the FM database creator. This is a great database where we are taken back to the 2003-2004 season, notably the Arsenal Invincible season. So as you can see on the right hand side there, Manchester United were the last winners of the Premier League in 2002-2003. And if you go down and have a look at the league table, the likes of Charlton and Bolton, Blackburn, Birmingham, all these teams that were around the Premier League in that year are there. So if you have a look at the Arsenal Invincible season, there is the Invincible squad: Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Robert Pires. I suppose if you're a Arsenal fan, this is a great site for you. And it is the same with other teams. Bolton have that incredible season that they had back then with that great team. And it's the same across the board. I really like this database because the attention to detail, all the players are very accurate and very well rounded. So a really young Cristiano Ronaldo there, 18 years old. Can you turn him into the wonder kid he becomes that we all know in real life? Lionel Messi is in the game as well. Let's type him in and have a look. There he is. And he is just 16 years old with a lot of potential, as you can imagine. So have a look at the Barcelona side there. Ronaldinho, Patrick Kluivert, Carlos Puyol, Overmars, all of these amazing players back in that 2003-2004 Barcelona save. So as you can imagine, there are so many opportunities to have great saves in this. The nostalgia is very high. You could maybe recreate what Sir Alex Ferguson did and carry on his legacy. Maybe a really good idea would be to try and build Manchester City without having the money. That would be a good idea to see if you can recreate their success for your own without having the huge oil tycoon chairman that they had take over them later on in the noughties. So that's just a great idea, a very well-rounded database and a lot of fun you can have in this 2003-2004 database. Number 3 is a database that you can find on the FM Scout website called the European Super League. It is made by a guy named Ghoul with 5 O's, and it changes the format of the Champions League. 16 European clubs with a guaranteed participation in this Super League each year. These 16 clubs no longer participate in the Champions League and the Europa League, but still play in their national league. The prizes are apparently really good. In the first round, everyone plays each other once. The top 8 clubs go to the second stage, and in the second phase, 8 clubs play in the knockouts for the finals, similar to what actually happens in the Champions League after the group stages. The finals of the competition are played in the new stadium in Monaco with a capacity of 112,000 seats. So as you can see from the sort of images I put up here, you can have a lot of fun with this in a very different style of Champions League in a league format. It's a lot better, I think. Maybe if they did this in real life, you could have a lot of fun. There might be some kinks of it in real life, but I genuinely think that you would have a lot more decent matches instead of the boring group stage matches that you have in the Champions League. Sometimes you'll always have a lot of high profile games to watch, and that could be a lot of fun for you in this save. Number 2 is another one of the amazing databases found on the FM Scout website, and a great scenario that has been created where Red Bull have bought yet another team for their franchise. This team is in Portugal, in the city of Évora. Now, Évora was chosen because there is no professional clubs in that region, apparently, in Portugal, and you start off with the lowest playable tier in Portugal, but with a big budget. You also, though, have no staff or players. So if you have a look here, I've made myself manager. You have nobody. You have no staff either. So you have to start the club from scratch. To me, this save screams a great challenge because you now have to climb the leagues to eventually become the force that Red Bull want you to be. And we all know overcoming the 3 big guns of Portugal isn't going to be that easy. You do start off with a nice little transfer budget and a wage budget, so you can build that side. And potentially, if you're careful with it, you can climb the leagues rather quick. But I think this will be a great first save to do. And a nice little challenge, and he's even created some graphics for it, so really good there. Training facilities and youth facilities are superb. You know you can always get great regens in Portugal as well, so fantastic stuff. I really like this database, and it's definitely one that I'm going to try in the next couple of weeks. And finally, number 1 is another database created by the mad scientist, and this is the 1966-67 database. It is something that if you are wanting nostalgia and you're looking for something different, pretty much, jumping into an FM time machine to 1966 is a pretty good start. All the players are very accurately placed around the world, from Pele to Eusebio, Cruyff, all of the legends of the game. As well as this, there are many youngsters placed in there too, like Kenny Dalglish and Kevin Keegan. I myself had a lot of fun on my own channel with this database, taking charge of Bobby Charlton and George Best at Manchester United, as you can see here, and trying to buy the world's best at the time. And you can do so. So if you have a look here, Pele, he is at Santos. Look at that, 26 years old. There is Pele. Here is another one, Eusebio, and if I remember rightly, Kevin Keegan is there in Scunthorpe, 15 years old. 15-year-old Kevin Keegan. Can you nurture Kevin Keegan into a world beater that he turns in to be for the England team? You've got the likes of Bobby Moore still around, obviously, because this is the 1966 database where England have just won the World Cup. So, very good team does England. Let's have a look at their full national side. Gordon Banks, a lot of the big names, obviously, that you all remember from winning the World Cup. Alan Bohr, Jimmy Greaves, Geoff Hurst, the hat-trick hero Geoff Hurst. Fantastic, nice little database here. Really like that. Jackie Charlton as well. Ray Wilson. It's amazing. You can have a lot of fun with this channel. Maybe you take on your own club. Maybe you try and take on someone else's and just build the best team around from that era. But I've had a lot of fun on my channel, and I think you will as well. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 custom databases right now in FM19. So if you fancy giving them a go, the link to all 5 will be down in the description, as well as many other fantastic databases on the FM Scout website to have a browse through. So thank you very much for watching my first video here on the channel. Leave a comment down below if you're going to try out any of these, or maybe you've experienced one already. And if you want more FM action here on YouTube, we have plenty more videos coming out soon, and you can find my other videos on my channel, Omega Loot Gaming, where I have a Let's Play with Eintracht Frankfurt and an FM19 experiment where I place a team of Wonder Kids in the Premier League to see how they get on. But that's it from me, guys. I'll see you next time.